Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shantice and I am a yoga and wellness teacher. In today's video, I will be guiding you through a Hatha yoga morning flow. Great to energize you and wake you up and get you ready for your rising ahead. So let's begin on our mat. We're just going to come to the tips of the mat. Make sure that your feet are in parallel. You have a little bit of a space. I just want you to get nice and comfortable right now. Just relaxing your entire body. Having a focus, closing your eyes or just focusing on something in your space. Taking an inhale, we're going to begin just to soften the knees in a moment. Taking your time. Soften knees, bringing hands all the way up above your head. We're going to close the gap, coming into a prayer pose, also called Namaste. We're going to go into a very gentle back bend, heart opener. You're going to shift the hips forward, chest is going to rise as well, and you can always look up towards your hands too. Taking slow, gentle breaths. We're going to bring our hands down now towards our heart center. And as we do that, we're going to take it all the way down into a forward fold. Softening the knees again, relaxing the head and the back of the neck, resting the hands on the mat if that feels comfortable right now. Really taking your time, slow, deep breaths. As a really nice adaptation, you can always go into ragdoll. That is where you interlace your hands with your elbows. You can swing, adding a little bit of motion from side to side as you're doing this. Take your time. Let's begin to find that moment now to release. We're going to come up to a half rise. So imagine that you are creating an L shape with your body. Your legs are straightening just a little bit as far as you can. And your back is nice and straight. You are also being pulled from the crown of your head and being grounded from the soles of your feet. Take your time. Slow, deep breaths. Let's bring it down. Hands coming down. And we're going to go onto our all fours. Going straight into cat and cow. Taking an inhale. Neutral spine. Exhaling, sinking the belly button down. Lifting the head and the chest. And then curving it with the spine. Reaching up towards the ceiling. So this is our cat and cow pose. This is a really great pose to stretch the entire body. So make sure that you're taking your time. This is also a great one to just explore. You might find that your body's leading you into different directions. Really taking your time as you're here. Involve the head, involve the arms, involve just moving the body weight around. Explore within. We're going to take a moment to wind down now. Knees are going to come as wide as the mat, toes slightly touching, pushing back into extended child's pose. So my hands are going to stretch out nice and forward. And if you want that deeper stretch, just walk the fingertips forward as well. Slow, gentle breaths as you are here, really taking your time. Acknowledging how you feel this rising too. Slowly coming up. We're going to bring the knees a little bit closer together, straight into down dog. Tuck the toes under, hands are going to be slightly forward and you are going to shoot up, mainly your hips, up and back. As you do that, your head begins to sink. You can soften the knees. Just take your time. This is an inversion. So inversions are mainly anything that is upside down. So really taking your time, really listening to the sound of your breath, trusting your body. We're going to shoot just the right foot in between, coming into a lunge. As I do that, my hands are going to come up nice and tall towards the ceiling. Grounding my body, slow, deep breaths. I'm then going to just bring my hands down. So this allows me to get a little bit more lower, a little bit more grounded. Make sure that your hips are nice and neutral as well. Hands coming down. Let's try that on the other side. Going back into down dog. Stretching it out again. And then slowly taking a nice deep breath. Lifting the left foot. And then when you're ready, you're going to shoot that in between your hands. Releasing, really breathing. Hands coming up nice and tall towards the ceiling. Find that moment when it feels nice to drop the hands. And as you drop it, you're getting a little bit lower. Each exhale allows you to release. Slow, gentle breaths as you're here. Bringing the hands down, we're going to go back into down dog one last time. This time really stretching out the whole entire body. Crawling the hands and feet together now. Slowly going to begin to make our way up. Hands are going to come up all the way up. Back to how we began. Slight back bend. Slow deep breaths. Allowing the hands now to rest at your heart center. Just taking a moment to acknowledge how you feel this rising, how your day ahead is going to be, what is your purpose for today. Allow the hands to be spread out. Spread that energy within you and all around you. Take an inhale and exhale.